You are watching Community Watch here on Metro TV with me, Gabriel, Ni Obodai Togbo Ashaiman. And on today's edition, I'm coming your way from Zenu, Zone 2 and 3. I'm next to a bridge linking the two communities, but it's in a very poor state. Charity sent us pictures of the situation, and I recall the very day she sent us the message and called. It was on a day that someone had fallen into the drain. Do you recall that day that you called me?
Please, yes.
What happened that day, prompting you to place that urgent and save our soul call, SOS call?
Please, I'm sitting here, then I saw the woman is passing, then the woman fall inside. So I was wondering to see that woman, but I can't help her. So I have you people's number, then I'm supposed to call. If we can get help for government, that's why I'll call you people.
I'm going to start by taking you on a tour, starting from this point and then ending at the other side, so we have a better appreciation of the current state of the bridge, as residents are alarmed and they want to then appeal to authorities to meet them halfway in getting this bridge fixed. There are residents using the bridge every now and then. So here you can see children being taken along. A mother holding her child to then climb up, but it's really, really risky. They've had to place this wood slab you see here because the metallic slab that was originally fixed here is broken, and it also tells the current state of the situation. So without the wood slab, you see how difficult it is for residents to then ply or to use the bridge. So it is this wood slab that makes it quite convenient for them to use it. Just hold on, we will be moving up there and then let you know what it feels to then use this bridge. Even those who are not well are struggling to use the bridge at Zenu, Zone 2 and Zone 3. You're on Community Watch here on Metro TV. So let's start the journey now, placing the wood slab back. School pupils also moving to and fro. So you just have to take your steps with much care. Just observe this wood slab. The nails are no longer in their rightful places, and it's quite scary when walking on. It makes you feel as though in any moment you may end up falling in, and we'll be hearing the stories from the residents, how some residents had previously fallen through and then getting injured. So here is another situation. Very risky. A child or any other resident may come, or someone who doesn't even live in this community may be passing by and may want to use this bridge, unsuspecting, not knowing what the situation is. May just step on, and this wood slab that you see may just turn or leave its original position, and the person using it may end up falling through. This is the risk that we are talking about. It shouldn't be. This is a major community. So let's now put it down gently, end this tour, and then get to speak with the residents. You're on Community Watch here on Metro TV with me, Gabriel, Ni Obodai Togbo Ashaiman. There are many of the residents here who are then coming closer to share their frustration, to share their worries, to share their concerns with you. dear Chief Executive of the Katamanso Municipal Assembly, and other authorities watching. Akwaba, welcome.
Thank you.
Auntie, Edian Kwainsuena Bridge where Hamupa. How is this bridge affecting you? So that's an appeal, and I'm seeing school pupils coming. Hello, how are you? How are you? What's the name of your school? Zenu KKMA, which is Katamanso Municipal Assembly 2 Primary School. How do you find a bridge? All right, so the pupil is quite shy to speak to us on camera. Okay.
It's very bad, very, very bad. First lady, during 2016, and she came and said, oh, she wants to help us with this bridge. And yeah, we thank her a lot for doing such a bridge. But now, as you can see, the bridge is not good at all.
Let's understand it. The first lady was here.
Yeah,
she came to the community.
Yeah, she came and even and opened it. Yeah.
Oh, so you mean this was a recent structure?
Yeah, 2016.
This was built in 2016?
During the election year.
Oh, okay.
This is what they came and used for us to vote for them to go into power.
So about 5 years and the bridge is in total despair?
Yes, because they did not use the accurate material to do it. And as you can see, the material is very light, and we are even scared of the children. For even grown-ups, when you are passing, it's not easy. How much more children? Last week, somebody fell inside, and we need to use things to bring the person out. And we need to contribute to send the person to hospital. So if you are having such a bridge here, and then when you fall down, and we will contribute to send you to hospital, then what is the necessity of the bridge? And when it is election time, they will come and tell us a lot. So we are pleading on the government. As the wife came, the first lady came and do it, she should come back and come and see what she came and commission on, the result that we are having now.
Okay. But you mentioned something which to me is quite instructive, that first of all, this bridge was commissioned by the First Lady, and when it deteriorated and someone fell, the community members contributed to take the person to hospital. So why can't the community also, seeing what the situation is, contribute and ensure that the bridge is fixed?
Yeah, as you can see, when you watch the bridge carefully, you can see that we are using a 5/8 iron rod to do some adjustments. This is not what they did. Because of the small contribution, that's what we contribute to do the adjustment of the bridge.
Oh, so that's not how it looked originally?
Yes, it's just an open space. So if like we did not do that, like human beings can even pass through the distance and then fall down. Okay. So we have done our best, but still we need the support from the government.
Okay. Thank you very much. So that's a concerned resident letting you know the situation. But right there, I just have to move with care. I'm being asked to be careful, but this is one of the original metallic covers of the bridge, but as you rightly see, it's falling apart, just about dropping into the drain, and it's now left with the wood slabs that residents have been compelled to place on, because if they don't do so, they wouldn't be able to access other parts of the community. So I'm stepping out to speak to a victim of this situation, someone who apparently fell through and landed straight into the drain. Welcome to Metro TV's Community Watch. What really happened to you?
Madam, Bridgia, Nichomejabe Placale Bridgiaji. After the Cambe Macodara, Evelia Makoyoko Majore Gontame. Le fimi, Kake, Maoba Menveve. Edemi for Bridgia, Menyobe. Why non ne mane sukuvio pla mesiamo le to Bridgiaji. Menyo nebena wano nene wano ejito sigbe ano yiyo. Ta mi de kuku ne abaibe no wo Bridgia nami lo.
or fast word obe one so da gata microphone e bebe fan efi gata na bridge no so mbe ye no first no mo ye na enye say net na enye aduane na egusu na edade but sisi ana ese nti ya ye wo area na ye tutu yensa ye keka yensa ase ne ye aduane de gusu sisi aduane susu agusu ama na ase ne nyina eri obi betwem po wuti wa mi fie bengata na no pe wuti wa obo wan so obi atom na no obi betom mikru na yi scam di pa no de call hospital.
You are still on Community Watch here on Metro TV with me, Gabriel Prince Ni Obodai Atopra Atunam Togbo Ashonkwa Osonu. And have you drawn the attention of the Municipal Assembly to this issue?
We have been there for about 2-3 times during the time of the previous administration. That's MC Mr. Solomon Apia. And one of my friend went there, narrated everything to him. He said, oh, we will be there and see how things will go. Up to now. Secondly, we went there. Mr. Apia, still people are dying in my area. That is zone 2 there and the zone 3, the bridge. People are falling, school children and wounding. Still, what are you telling us? He said, I said we will be there. For the assemblyman here, for that man, I'm not going to mention his name. Because he's under the authorities of the municipal assembly. But we heard nothing till date. Like my colleague said, 3 days ago, 1 week ago, 2 weeks ago, people are falling. So, if you are here, what should we do? We have to appeal to the government. Like my colleague said, 2016, the first lady herself came here for the inauguration of this bridge. But from that time, nobody had been here again. So once we thank you, the Metro TV, we thank you. Send our message to the authorities.
They are watching you, sir. They are watching you. So talk to them as though they are right before you.
Authorities should come to our aid. They should come and do even this bridge. Another one is down here. The pole here is even falling. There's electricity pole. From here, I will go and show you something.
Okay. We'll go with you to see that pole.
I'll go and show you something.
All right.
Why? What is the benefit of voting? During voting year, if you are in a cottage, everywhere, deep ground, they will be there. Talk, but when you voted them in, then they forgot you. So I won't talk more. They should come to our aid.
Me bacho me nua no kota de wo bridge ho echi ho. Nti all kono e na auto bridge nim. Me odba na ni na ne ya.
Otomu, she feels so that's yet another victim. Earlier we had heard of one victim, but that's another. So you can see the leg. That's serious.
Hospital ene ya won panyan so anko nti afa na ye hwe se ebe ya na ebre so ya nyim so ye fan so a ye bre nkola nkitin so afa na ebe so mpanyifo so wo so a omu kwa tse ekwaja omu kwan nti ye sremo na munye bibi ma ye na ye bre kwan na enye kura mi se mi modu nti mi fa so a ebe ha me nti se mi ko fa chiro to ansa na e bia mi pentema kwa edwuma
ye pese won fa so na ye nhwe
me fa so ahwe
yo enti ono asi ni mu ye ru Oyobolo saying that it's always a challenge for her to use the bridge because she fears she might end up falling through. Something which should ideally take her about a minute to cross over. She then is compelled to use about 20 minutes to use a different route to then get to her destination. But please remember this lady, how she is suffering because of how the bridge is now. So come along, we are moving to where the electricity pole is, but we are crossing the bridge together with our dear sister here. But please take good care as you cross. She is being urged on to take the steps with care. we wouldn't risk it. Yempese e bia obe folly enti would ye my fancy Hawaii. So safety is paramount or important to us. Much as we had wanted her to take the walk with us, we also understand the fact that we must ensure her interest. We should be above everything else. So we are ending here. We wouldn't make her cross. At least while she was trying to get to this level, you saw the difficulty she was faced with. And even now, as she has to then step down, just observe how she's struggling. So we are hoping that authorities will actually hear their plea that the local assembly, the Katamanso Municipal Assembly, Honorable Solomon Apia, we know that you have the interest of your people at heart. Previously, they've contributed to ensure that the bridge was rehabilitated, but where it's reached now, they are saying that they are overstretched. And as such, they need the support of the local assembly and also support of central government to get this bridge fixed for them. We hope and pray that their issue, that's the dilapidated bridge, the weak bridge, the bridge which is falling apart at Zenu, Zone 2 and Zone 3, which is linking the two neighborhoods, will actually be fixed as a matter of necessity and as a matter of urgency. I'm told there is a light pole, an electricity pole somewhere nearby, which is also falling apart, even though it wasn't part of our original schedule. So far as it bothers on the welfare of the community, we are moving straight from here to check how that also looks, to draw authorities' attention to it so they take immediate steps to have it fixed. Continue watching Community Watch here on Metro TV with me, Gabriel Ni, Obodai Atopra, Atunam Togbo Ashon, and Rosemary Koko Anyigba, and Richard Adote Alote. At the point where the electric pole is, and it's the one you see right behind us. It's strategic. I can see that it links up to several homes and other electric poles right here. So what exactly is the problem with this electric pole at Zenu near Ashaiman within the Katamanso municipality?
Thank you so much. About 6-7 years ago, even I was not here, when some school children were praying here, nobody knows what happened. Before the area, the elderly people realized the pole was burning. Where they shout and they run and quench the fire, put water on it, quench it. Afterwards, I and my brother, went to the ECG office at Efienya, reported to them that this is what has happened in our area. That time it was one woman. I don't know her name. He said, Papi, we will be there soon to change the pole for you. Even he sent men here to come and watch it. They said, we will hear from us soon. About 5 years ago, they have done nothing on it. We went
even after sending or dispatching officials here to come and look at the situation.
They came and spied what has happened here. Then that day, they said, you will hear from us soon. Still, we did not hear anything. So we went there again. That's our third time. Still, this one, it was last year when they said they are coming to change the pole for us, where they put this one down. More than 1 year, that this one too is still standing. So I don't know what to do. If you report the matter to them, they said we will do. So we thank you, Metro TV, for you to be here today.
What's the name of this community, just in case? We know that they are watching, the Electricity Company of Ghana, ECG.
ECG.
So let them know the specific point we are now.
Here is Zone 2. Zenu Zone 2. Here behind the next filling station here. Or the Siadenyo Chop Bar. When you pass here, you see the pole. They say they will come and change. More than 1 year, still the pole is still standing.
Thank you very much, sir. To at least ensure that it is safe for the time being for them, they've used these slabs you see to then fix it up for the meantime. We are hoping that the Electricity Company of Ghana would step in soon and ensure that they either replace the pole or do the needful, what they know that will be the best for the community. They do so to bring relief to them. But we shall continue to follow up and then report to you whatever happens later. We are ending this first part of the program here. We are moving to Ashaiman at a point called Freetown. There is yet another bridge challenge there. Here at Zenu Zone 2, we are told that the bridge that we've just reported to you on linking Zone 2 and Zone 3 was actually put up by Honorable Solomon Apia. He was the municipal chief executive for Katamanso. He no longer is, but he did so when he was candidate for the Katamanso constituency. And since then, nothing much has been done. But let's get to Ashaiman, Freetown, to know what the situation is. But just before we go, I want us to share a story from a viewer of Community Watch, all the way from Northeast region. If you listen to his story and you also have a similar situation in your community, then please would encourage or urge you on to also pick your phone and share videos or pictures with us, and we sure will air it on Community Watch for you. So this message is from Tahiru Apileye Ibrahim, and he's from Yikabongo in the Northeast region. What is Tahiru Ibrahim saying? He says, Gulugu is a community under the West Mamprusi municipality in the Northeast region of Ghana. Gulugu LA Primary School was completely ripped off by windstorm 2 years ago. The school has a total enrollment of 528 students, comprising 243 males and 285 females. And all these people have been left to study under a very deplorable school structure or school block, and classrooms have become a threat to lives of the students. So he's explaining that the situation is very deplorable, such that they now pose threat to the lives of pupils of the school. So Tahiru Ibrahim continues by saying that it's for this reason that residents of the area are appealing to authorities to expedite action to bring in the school to its original state. Teachers sit under trees as staff common room. Residents are disappointed about the deplorable state of that same school. That same school's teachers' quarters, as well as blaming authorities for failing to address challenges facing the school. So not only that, the school's roof is off, but also the state of the teachers' quarters or their bungalow is also nothing to write home about. And as such, they are appealing for an urgent intervention to have the Wulugu LA Primary School roofing fixed and the teachers' quarters also fixed for them. We know that the Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development, Ministry of Education, as well as Ghana Education Service and other philanthropic organizations are watching, and they will step in so that for the sake of these pupils, they address their concerns for them. Let's now settle and then head to Ashaiman, Freetown. We are coming your way from Ashaiman, Freetown, where we have concerned residents and the assembly member of the area coming to talk about a bridge which is in a very poor state, and they fear that if it doesn't receive the needed attention, it may bring about a disaster. I took a walk on it and I could feel that, look, the bridge wasn't or isn't in a good shape. It was shaking as I was using it to the other end. So I'm joined here by these concerned residents to let us know exactly how this bridge you see behind us is posing threat to their lives. Welcome to Community Watch. Akwaba.
Thank you so very much.
Right, so how is this bridge a problem to you, for which you want to partner with government to have it addressed or refixed for you?
Thank you so very much. I'll extend my profound greetings to your watchers and viewers as far as Metro TV is concerned. Like you rightly put it, this is a Sensuba, popularly an area within the Ashaiman jurisdictions. The bridge you see here has been a nightmare for the past years and is still a nightmare as far as the life of the people is concerned. My brother, the bridge that you see here, we have thousands and thousands of commuters who use this bridge on daily basis. Market women, school children especially, businessmen who work in Tema and its environs. This bridge links very important communities. You mentioned Atadeka and Zenu. This particular bridge links people through to Jericho, Lebanon, Atadeka, Katamansu and Co. And my brother, this bridge as you see here has been there for the past 30-40 years without any resurfacing or renovation. As I speak to you, just recently, some students have to fall into this bridge because of the condition that the bridge finds itself in. It has to take community people to intervene to save the lives of these innocent students. Several people have come to take pictures and other staffs on this bridge. It has never seen the light of the day. As we speak, we are about crossing the bridge, and God so good, the assembly member intervened to have you here. So let me extend my felicitous thanks to Honorable Kufoji for bringing you here. I believe for sure that today is going to be the last straw to break the camel back for us to have this bridge fixed. Currently, the MP came to observe it. He took it in a good faith to use part of his common fund to get it renovated. I have read documents that suggest that the MP have pushed it through the district assembly. The DCE have appended his signature to ensure that the MP's common fund that he has ensured them to use for this bridge is given out. However, looking at the contract and the nature of the bridge that we have here, that common fund, which is coming solely from the MP, could not be able to give us a befitting bridge that we are looking at. You see, when we have this bridge fixed very well, we could have cars that could ply, because this is a straight road that leads to Asensuba Road. And this one too, just 1 minute from here will link you to Jericho Road. It means therefore that if we have a befitting bridge, even taxis and other cars could use this bridge without ease. So we are calling on benevolent society, the government especially, because when the MP is using part of his common fund, I expect the government, who is led by the DCE in the district, to also push in some of the district common funds. When we do not get this bridge fixed, I am telling you, for one day we wake up and thousands of people will have to run here because innocent people who pay taxes, innocent students who are future leaders have had a brick broken and all of them have perished.
If there are businessmen and market women and many people who use this bridge, have you also extended a hand to them that they should come together and maybe contribute to then meet government halfway or meet the MP halfway to get the needed funds to rehabilitate this bridge?
Thank you so very much. The assembly member have taken some steps towards that. But it is important that, you see, when the central government is involved, it encourages individuals to come in. But when the central government is adamant on the issue, it is very difficult for you to get the attention of benevolent society to come. That is why we want the central government to partner the MP, whilst the assembly member use some of the other channels to get into the benevolent people who are within the community to assist us have this bridge to be fixed.
I can see that the other residents are applauding him for his submission. But we have the assemblyman here, and I want us to pick it up from where he has left off. about bringing in the district chief executive. How far? Have you met the chief executive one-on-one? Have you engaged him directly on then supporting this initiative? What was the outcome?
Thank you very much. I've met the chief executive on several times, several occasions concerning this particular bridge. And I will say he's on course because he has shown concern. But as when it will start, that's where our fear is. So as my brother have said a lot. He has said a lot. He should fast track it, because when you see the nature of the bridge now, if we should relax, look at this whole area. When when rain falls, my brother, when you come here, it's not easy. It's so disaster. So I want the DC to be up and doing. I want him to be up and doing. That's what I can say.
You mean the DC isn't being proactive?
He's proactive. But
you said he should be up and doing. Yes. So he's not up and doing.
He should be more active. Yeah, he should be more active. He's doing his best, but he should be more active.
Musa asama ya bremu ende yesu yedie ne mu be we mai na yesu yakuma nto yeyem bridge we nyama ba obi na tin sika no ye bridge we your friend Bazuka bridge we waye up to now bridge no wa mu di monitor amuhwe bridge na brabo ye kura ye kwada esemu mamu ma bibi ntu ya ansa na mu di sika pepepepe se mu ba be enu kura no nyankopo ensiramu because mo di kan community deda mu be ye ne sesia mai omo mewu akono yesi ye kan esu ene yawo na ebedi sesia no mu be ye mai ya bremu ye ni bibia biom mu de mu be ye we mamu
okay, so they've mentioned that previously it took the benevolence of a concerned resident to fix this bridge, and the person did it not just once but about twice or three times. And so it's about time that central authority or the district chief executive through the district assembly or the district assembly common fund should step in, partner the MP who had also shown commitment through the MP's common fund to come in and then fix this bridge for them. And already I can see several of the people coming around. We started with just a handful, about 7, but now there are over 30 of the concerned residents massing up. This should be an indication of how this situation is much challenge for them all, and we are hoping that the authorities watching would step up and partner the residents, because already they've mentioned that they are also ready to contribute towards ensuring that this bridge is fixed. We are hoping that all the 4 challenges or situations shared on this edition of Community Watch receive the needed or deserving attention. We've tried our best to get in touch with Ashaiman chief executive and as well the Ponkatamanso chief executive, but not successful yet. We promise to continue to follow up and then keep you updated, or also to know what they are doing about the situation or what they intend to do. So continue watching. Bye-bye.